Alrighty, welcome to another foray into my new cube list. It's really very close to Frogs in the sense that I already knew the cards I liked, which was most of them, and I ended up cutting, I don't know, in the range of 40-ish cards, 40 to 50 cards. You can see some new upgrades like, well, what I think, or at least new cards I'm trying. I like Arcane Denial. This card's been kind of cool. The more aggressive you are, the better, because you don't care about giving them extra cards, and it works with things like Hull Breacher or Bowmasters. They can refuse to draw the extra cards, but it's still a very good card then. That being said, I think it's a little worse than most of the other 2-mana counters, though still good enough for cube. I'm probably just going to take Minsc and Boo here. Minsc and Boo, very good card. I don't think I can take Ponder, Arcane Denial, or Arid Mesa over it. Passing to Frog, who's probably going to take Arid Mesa, some small out of Ponder, I suppose. Not the most exciting second pick. Maybe I just take Seasoned Pyromancer. Let's see, Adam is passing to me, so it's myself, Sandy Dog, Slacks, and Mac. Ooh, what a great team. Battling is Juju Bean, who's awesome. Adam, love drafting with Adam. Alpha Frog, and of course, My Potatoes. Second pick, I'm looking at Seasoned Pyro versus Volcanic. I really can't justify taking a double red card over Volcanic. I could easily be Blue-Green Splash, Minsc and Boo, or whatever. I just think Volcanic is pretty strong to take after Minsc and Boo, and I don't think I can really justify Snapcaster there. Really just looking for like a cheap green card, but that does not appear to be in the running. This pack is just kind of bad. I think the best card in this pack is honestly Bitter Triumph, but I don't love the idea of taking it. I could take Creeping Tar Pit. I think Umezawa's GT is kind of weak. The red 1-drops, like I guess if I had taken Seasoned Pyro, I could take Soulscar Mage and do that. I could also take Decadent Dragon. I think that card's solid. I think I'm just going to take Tar Pit and be kind of unhappy about it. It's really just not a very compelling pack. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm passing much either way. It's not like Creeping Tar Pit goes all that well with Minsc and Boo, but really I don't think GT is that good. I could take Memory Jar there, but I don't really like taking Jar without having Hull Breacher. And here's a Birds of Paradise. That's kind of what I was looking for. So I'm going to take Birds here. I think Birds is great. Better than Ancient Tomb or Deluge. There's also Gristlebrand and Goryo's Vengeance, but I'm just not in the market for those right now. I think I'd rather just take Birds and kind of ignore the fact that I randomly have a Creeping Tar Pit. Oh, and here we go. There's a Sylvan Caryatid. That's kind of perfect. Oh, this Angel of the Runes is another one I was going to try, though this one's still on the borderline cut list. It's a Plane Cycler that when it ETBs, exiles 2 targets, artifacts, or enchantments. Kind of an interesting reanimate style card. But yeah, I'm happy taking Sylvan Caryatid. There's also Elvish Mystic in the pack and Savannah. So I think that pick with Creeping Tar Pit was just green wasn't there in that pack. I guess maybe I wish I'd taken Memory Jar now, but we'll see where we go. Birds and Caryatid do lend themselves to a 4 or 5 color deck, so could easily see myself still wanting to run Tar Pit here. All right, so here we have another elf. It's one of the weaker ones. The mono green elves aren't quite what I'm looking for. There's Time Warp, which is great with Minsc and Boo, but not necessarily the card I want. There's also Gut True Soul Zealot. When you attack, you can sack another creature or artifact to make a 4/1 tapped menace attacker. It's pretty good with birds and dorks, where you just like curve into this, attack, sack a bird, make a 4/1 menace. I could just take Llanowar. I'm just going to take Llanowar, though. Feels like just taking another green dork here works out nicely. Look, I don't always love drafting the green deck, but sometimes when it's open and Minsc and Boo is one of the really good reason to go into it, it can be a good place to be. Now I think I'm going to take Grist. I love Grist. I think it's a fantastic card. I like it a little more than Carnosaur, a lot more than Rexage. Currently, I'm not confident I'll be able to use Daze, and I do like Unholy Heat and Pentad Prism, but I have better mana accelerant than Prism, and I think Grist is better than Unholy Heat for this kind of deck. Here I just take Green Suns. I think that's pretty easy. I have a good 1-mana card to Green Suns for, a good 2-mana card, and now a good 3-mana card to Green Suns for. Passing Aragorn and Triplicate Titan, a late Teferi as well. But I like where we're at here. Okay, here, we're not really in the market for Candelabra. I might take Ash Barrens, though I kind of want to cut this one. I think I'll probably do that on my next pass. I feel like it's a little bit too weak. I don't want Exarch. I don't really want Dig or March. I don't see a strong reason for Darkslick Shores. Here, I think Copperline Gorge looks great. Red-green untapped land for my Minsc and playing turn 1 Dorks. I think Golos is just okay, and I don't mind passing. It's a late Corpse Dance, and that card is pretty good, but I think this is fine. Here, this is actually looking like a decent dragon deck. I don't think I want Grave Titan as much as a dragon. All right. And Agatha's Soul Cauldron is not really for this deck. Where I mostly like Soul Cauldron is decks with Urza, Walking Ballista, Gristlebrand's actually a pretty good activation, those kind of things. Not in a Mana Dork deck, though I guess it does combo with Grist. You can actually give your creatures all the Grist abilities. Here, I really hate Fauna Shaman. I'm going to cut that one too. It's kind of nice having my own cube list. I can just cut cards like Fauna Shaman is going to get cut. I guess I'll take Woodfall Primus. I just don't think Gonti is that great of a card. Same with Recruiter. Woodfall Primus, normally I wouldn't start it in a green deck, not if I just have like Green Suns, but it's one of the best creatures with Flash, so if I somehow just get past a Flash, and it's also a potential Sneak, Reanimate sort of thing. Mostly Sneak or Breach. Take Thief. I think Yogg-Will's pretty bad. Nurturing Peatland I'll probably play. I have Grist. Yeah, I'll pass a late Sorin's Ransom. That's fine too. Last pick, Basalt Monolith. All right, well, that one actually might end up being something I want if I get a Kinnan or something. Okay, well, not a bad pack one. I have one really good card. Grist is pretty good, and then Birds and Sylvan Caryatid are two really good accelerants. So that's a pretty solid start. Let's see if we can juice that up. Oh, yes, we can. Mox Ruby, thank you very much. Yeah, Mox is perfect. Mox will let me get started the right way. Passing a Mystic Confluence, a Cryptic Command, a Dismember, a Channel, which doesn't scare me because I don't think Adham is very likely to be channeling here. I'll take a Mox. I assume I'm not going to wheel anything out of this pack, though it's possible Raging Ravine comes back or Cast into the Fire as a sideboard card. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, decent stuff there. Here, there's Polluted Delta and Thoughtseize, and I think I'm going to take Thoughtseize because I look like a pretty solid green-black deck. And Delta would be fine as a red-black-blue duel, but Thoughtseize is just excellent. So let's go ahead and slam this. All right, next pack up. Oh, well, there's a Shieldred. There's also a Sneak to go with Primus, but I'm kind of interested in just taking Shieldred. I'm going to take it over Chrome Mox too. I just took Thoughtseize. Now if I take Shieldred, I can just kind of go into black. See, told you that Creeping Tar Pit? No, actually I don't even have a single blue card yet. And maybe a draw 7 is good. I guess now I really wish I had the Memory Jar. But also, Sneak Attack is not a card every deck can use, whereas Shieldred, any black deck would be happy to take it. So I think I should just take the best card and not pass a Sneak, or not take Shieldred or not take Sneak and pass Shieldred. This pack, it has a green fetch, which I'm obviously interested in. There's also a Jace and a From the Catacombs. You know, I do like From the Catacombs, but I don't know if I like it more than a fetch land. There's also a Torsten, but I don't have any flash, and I just passed a Sneak. I think I'll just take the green fetch. I'm going to need to get some duels anyway. So right now my lands are kind of a mess. I have one green-black land that looks good and one red-green land. And then I have all these other like weird lands. All right, I think I just take Windswept Heath here. It seems pretty important. This pack, well, there's Echo of Eons, which I guess goes with Shieldred, but this isn't really an Echo of Eons deck. I think I should just take Endotha Triumph. It's a green-black land I can get with Windswept Heath. I'm not in a position to play Athari, Brainstorm, Echo of Eons. I don't even really think I want Gruff Triplets here. Let's just take Windswept Heath, or Endotha Triumph. And then now there's Stomping Ground and Blood Crypt, and it's got to be Stomping Ground because I can get that with Windswept Heath, and it's untapped red, which I think is going to work out pretty nicely. Pass a Gemstone Caverns, which is good too. I like Gemstone Caverns, but take that. Oh, Court of Garenberg is actually a huge payoff. So 3 mana, you become the Monarch. Beginning of your upkeep, you get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on creatures, and then if you're the Monarch, you get to double the number of counters on your creatures. This card goes nuts. There's also Kinnan to go with Basalt Monolith, but I don't really care about that. Let's just take Court of Garenberg here. Now there's a blue-green Talisman, an Urborg, which I guess makes it easier to cast double black spells. There's also a Crater Maker. I'm not really a Stalactite Stalker gamer here. Don't think I want to take Expressive Iteration. Yeah, let's just take the Urborg. Seems fine. Okay, Raging Ravine came back. So did Cryptic and Mystical Tutor and Flame Slash, but I think I'll just take Raging Ravine. I like Raging Ravine a lot. All right, here, I'm not a big Nissa fan, and I don't think Manamorphose is going to be like critical. I think I'm just going to take Miscalc because it's the best card, and maybe my mana works to play it, honestly. I'm not counting on it, though. Namesticker Goblin seems kind of weak. I could see taking Dryad. This deck's playing a lot of colors. Maybe Dryad makes the cut. Ooh, Dryad plus Rofellos? It's not crazy. I think I'd rather just take Manglehorn, though. Manglehorn is the better card. And then Woodland Acolyte's 3 mana 2/2 draw a card, or you can pay a green to put a permanent from your graveyard on top of your library. I don't think I'm going to play Evolved Sleeper, so I guess I'll just take the Woodland Acolyte. Witherbloom Command is definitely a playable. Starving Revenant's actually not bad either, but I don't think I need it. All right, going into pack 3, I feel pretty good about this, and didn't open anything too exciting, but Prismatic Vista is fine. I have a lot of random lands. And the best playable card is like, I don't even know, Probe, Witness, Arc Trail, Nissa. Yeah, those are all fine. Let's just take Prismatic Vista. And at this point, I feel like I can take a lot of different colors of cards and be okay. Okay, and this pack has, honestly, not much that's that exciting either. You know what I might do? I'd pick up a late miscalc. I just took Prismatic Vista. Maybe I just take Remand here. And I'm just playing blue for Remand and miscalc. And then I'll wheel like a Tarmogoyf, Palantir, Vindicate. I mean, I can play whatever. Yeah, let's just do that. And now there's Archon, which I can't really play. Marsh Flats, which is white, black. Actually, just a white-black land. Oh, white-black green. Or I take Counterspell, or I take Feywild Caretaker. There's also Wrenn and 6, but I only have 2 fetches. That's not quite enough for Wrenn and 6. Honestly, I might just take Counterspell. And, man, Counterspell's kind of rough on the mana, though. Let's just take Marsh Flats here. And next up, oh, there's Memory Lapse. That's perfect. Oh, there's also Comet. No, I got to take Comet. Comet is a really strong card. I just have like a bunch of Haymaker 4s. I think this Dragon probably doesn't make the cut. And then there's a lot of playables in this pack, like between Consider, Chain Lightning, Fatal Push, Pyrokinesis, Memory Lapse. Like, I will again get something back that I can play. So right now, this is 25 lands, so I need to get a few more playables. All right, well, here we have a bunch of duels, an Etali, a Metamorph, a Titan. A Valakut would actually be kind of interesting with this Dryad. I don't think I can really justify Etali, but I'm kind of thinking, let's see, maybe just a blue-green duel. Yeah, that's going to be good for the deck. And this Dragon's probably making the cut at this point. Oh, and then there's Oracle of Moldiah. I don't think I can afford to take another land here. I don't really want a Monastery Mentor. Sure, let's take Oracle, and we're kind of 4-drop the deck here, but I think that can work. All right, here, I don't really want Courser. I don't really want another 4. Escape the Wilds actually seems like it could be this sort of deck's jam. There's also Talisman. It's probably just got to be Talisman. I do like Curse Scroll, by the way. I think this is a pretty neat addition. Nice little Trinket Mage target. But I think here, I just take a Talisman. And now with between Mox, Talisman, I have 5 ways to accelerate up to 4 mana on turn 3. And here, oh, there's Valakut. So the reason Valakut would be interesting is I have Dryad. And if I draw them both, and I have 2 copies of Dryad effectively, I get to kind of Valakut people. But the other hand, Sylvan Library looks pretty excellent in this deck. So I think I'll just take Sylvan. Passing up on Scrubland, Valakut. Yeah, I think I kind of have to, unfortunately. Maybe another cheap interactive card would be what I'm looking for here. I kind of feel like my mana is going to be okay with 3 fetches, a bunch of duels, like a Triumph and 3 duels, plus a bunch of other duels. Oh, and an Ash Barrens. Yeah, I feel like I'll be able to get there on mana. Hopefully in a timely enough manner. We'll see, though. And here we've got, oh, Nissa came back, so did Witness, so did Night's Whisper. This is looking like more of a Nissa deck. I'm ramping into threats, and Nissa will be one of them. Okay, Vindicate came back around. That one seems totally legit. I think I like that more than Dam or Finale. Oh, Counterspell came back. So did Cobra, so did Renin 6, so did Prismari Command. I mean, these all seem pretty legit, but with 3 fetch lands, let's just take the Cobra. I'll pass a super late Counterspell. I don't love doing that. Hopefully Frog isn't in a position to use it. I mean, this is now 17 land on Mox and 22 playables here. Oh yeah. There's a Temple Garden over Stern Scolding as well. Seems fun to me. Oh, and then a last pick, Primeval Titan. I don't think I want Sail into the West. I don't care about Doomsday. Take a Twin Shot Sniper. I wish I got the Valakut for free, but it was too late of a pack for me to wheel it. I'm certainly the only person interested in it. I don't even think I'm going to play the Titan on. Though I might play it over Dragon. We'll see. Alrighty, let's see what my teammates are up to. We've got Slacks on Jund Sneak. Alright. Taiga, Overgrown Tomb, Verdant, Blood Crypt. So that's some okay fixing. Natural Order for Craterhoof, World Spine, Atroxa, Sneak Attack. Yeah, not bad. Max deck is sick. It's green-black Reanimate with Strip Mine, Crucible, Entomb, Reanimate, Exhume, Corpse Dance, and Necromancy. Got that super late Corpse Dance with Archon, Itali, Torsten, Triplicate Titan. Yeah, this deck's great. Grief 2 and Mana Vault. Fantastic. And then Sandy with a Mox Jet and a red-white Beats deck going all the way up to 4th Ear Lingus, Fireblast, Pyrokinesis. Also a lot of good fixing. Yeah, my team's got some great decks playing against Frog right now. I'm going to be on the play. And, well, I'm going to keep this hand. Turn 1, Llanowar Elf. Turn 2, Sylvan Caryatid. And then turn 3, hopefully slam something proactive. If not, well, I at least have Miscalc to either cast off Caryatid or cycle, depending on what I please. And pretty hard to get Sylvan Caryatid off the battlefield, and this taps for any color, so my mana issues seem like they're in good shape. Let's see what Frog is up to here. I've got probably next turn tapped Stomping Ground Caryatid is going to be the play. Plains and Mox. Yeah, I don't love the Mox. Probably going to use it this turn. Against a green deck, you normally wouldn't play Mox on turn 1 if you didn't have a way to use it. But I guess we'll see. If I draw Manglehorn, that would be pretty nice. I wouldn't be unhappy about that. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Oh, that one's not too big of a deal. I'm still going to go Sylvan Caryatid, Stomping Ground. And then now, Miscalc is still pretty decent. In fact, Thalia, I don't think it's going to hurt me very much at all. I mean, I guess we'll see. But, oh, that's unfortunate. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's hope it's not Kaldra. Is Batterskull. Okay, Batterskull is doable. Let's hope I draw something here. Nope. Well, if I draw all lands, I'm going to lose. I guess I'm going to cycle Miscalc. Try to draw something. Oh, Manglehorn. Manglehorn is interesting. I mean, I'd kind of rather kill the Batterskull. I guess I'll play Copperline Gorge past the turn. Let's see if I can nab Batterskull. It's not going to be easy, but assuming Gavin goes end of turn, put in Batterskull, and then on my turn I do nothing, and then on his next turn he taps out, I can nail it. I just don't think killing the Mox is going to be that good, because if I had drawn this last turn, I would have done it last turn, but I just don't have I don't really have a fast path to winning this game, so effectively just killing a land is not, I don't think, a very good use of my cards. I just need to draw one of my, I don't know, big cards. I have every color of mana, in fact, even double color if I need it. Fairy Time Raveler, sure. Bounce my elf, sure. All right, can I get Minsc and Boo here? Or Comet? Any of those things? Decadent Dragon, interesting. Yeah, I'm actually kind of in for that. Expensive Taste. Let's see what you got here. Stern Scolding and Gut True Soul Zealot. All right, well, Gut's actually going to be potentially pretty good here, because next turn I can cast Gut and then cast Dragon and then attack. Oh no, I guess I have to attack in order for Gut to do something. We'll see. One thing that is a little awkward is if I play Gut, Gavin can bounce it back with Teferi, which isn't ideal for me. But it kind of depends on what Gavin does here. So I guess I could play Gut and attack. Oh, he's tapping out for something. Let's see what we got here. Killing Teferi Time Raveler would be kind of nice. Oh, interesting. So I could attack with Llanowar Elves and then sacrifice it to make it into a skeleton. That's kind of cool. Oh, Feywild Caretaker. Okay. I need to draw something pretty good here. Especially since Gavin's not going to attack with his 2 creatures, I wouldn't imagine. Oh, really? He's attacking with Thalia and Stoneforge? That's kind of crazy. Okay. I have a Gut chilling there. Let's cast Gut, I guess. I think I want to do that because I think I want to attack, sack the elf, attack you. Can double block, but then I get to trade for a Feywild Caretaker. And then I'm probably just going to have to play Manglehorn post-combat. I don't really have... Oh, interesting. So I get the initiative now. Let's get a blue. Play a blue, and then Manglehorn here. And kill the Mox. Okay, it doesn't really stop the Batterskull from coming into play, unfortunately. Even if the Batterskull's tapped, the token is not. What I might end up doing, I guess I can't sack Gut, unfortunately. I was going to say sack Gut so he can't Teferi it. Now he has to attack with the Fairy Dragon token in order to get the initiative back. Next turn I can attack with 2 Menace Skeletons. It's pretty hard to block them. What I would really like to find is an answer to Thalia. Because if I can get the first striker off the board, that's a pretty big game. Though, Gut attacking Teferi is kind of nice too, because if Gavin blocks it and kills it, then he can't bounce it with Teferi back to his hand. And if he doesn't block it, then it hits Teferi down to 1, so it's not happening for a few turns anyway. Okay, so let's see how this is all going to work out. Stern Scolding face up is not going to be very effective. I can't even cast it with a Teferi in play, of course, but even if Teferi dies, this isn't going to be the easiest to land. All right, attack me with a token. That's reasonable. You get another token here. Oh, well, end of turn. And I have a lot of mana. I have 6 mana. Thalia's a 4/3. Yeah, I really need to draw an answer to Thalia now. Vindicate or something would be pretty nice. Witherbloom Command is kind of close. Kind of close. Would have been nice a turn earlier before he got the 2+1/+1 counters on it. I'll say that. So let's see. If I attack... What do I want to do here? I do think I want a Witherbloom Command. I don't really even care about getting a land. So I kind of feel like I'm going to Witherbloom Command, just draining them for 2 and give a creature -3/-1. Killing that, drain you for 2. And then you can put a Batterskull into play. What can I do about that? I can turn Manglehorn into a skeleton. Do I want to attack Gavin or do I want to attack... I think I care about getting the initiative. No. This is tough. I don't actually know which is the best to attack, because I can guaranteed get something through. I could attack Teferi for a lot, but that seems kind of bad. I guess I could send 2 skeletons at Teferi. You eat one with Thalia plus Feywild Caretaker, I guess, and then the other one kills Teferi. Yeah, alright, I guess that's fine. Then I'm going to attack you with that. Okay, let's sacrifice Manglehorn. And I think attack Teferi with both skeletons. I'm not going to get the initiative here, but I do want to kill Teferi. It's worth attacking with Gut. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I kind of just wanted Gut to not be in play, but I guess if I kill the Teferi, then it doesn't matter. Okay. First strike. And presumably first strike happens first. I mean, if Gavin has anything, then I'm not gonna win. So, all right, Fury's down. That's a start. Oh, end of combat. We have something? End of combat Armageddon. Because of Teferi. Sure. Yeah, all right. That's probably enough. I'm not going to win this game. Mid-combat Armageddon's pretty funny. I was going to have a hard time winning no matter kind of how that went, but that was good. Do I want Twin Shot Sniper? Nah, I don't want any of my 4 sideboard cards. I think we're good. All right, I'm on the play. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. I'm going to keep... I guess I'm going to go turn 1 Thoughtseize. And I think it's better to Prismatic Vista that then. Swamp, Thoughtseize you mulligan to 6, and then I Thoughtseize. Hand is Island, Jetmir's Garden, Plains, Gut, Feywild, Caretaker. And Skydiver. Interesting. I guess if I go turn 2 Cobra, then Gavin plays Skydiver, and then plays Gut. I guess I think I just take the Gut. The Skydiver is not that powerful by itself, and Feywild Caretaker is good, but it costs a lot of mana, so hopefully I can figure out something to do by then. And I just know not to play Mox. Oh, he drew Stern Scolding. Interesting. I guess I'm just going to play a land and just get my Cobra Stern Scolding. That's fine. Oh, he didn't. Huh. So maybe he drew another land and wants to cycle Jetmir's Garden? Otherwise, I guess I don't really know. Let's attack. And I think I'm going to go Windswept Heath, make a black, cast Expensive Taste on you. And what did I get? Skyclave Apparition and Aragorn. Okay. Well, I can cast those because I have all the colors of mana here. I don't really want to sack Windswept Heath until I can use the mana. Do I care about Thieving Skydiver? So if I remand it, I can get Temple Garden, and then, hold on, or Breeding Pool, and then I can get Temple Garden. All right, yeah, that actually seems fine then. Let's go Breeding Pool, yes. Add blue. It's not like Remand is a hard counter, so just doing this, and then on my turn, I get to go Marsh Flats, crack this. Oh, I guess I can actually get Indotha Triome, because I'm getting 2 Lotus Cobra triggers. Sure. Because now I can get red and white and play Aragorn. I become the Monarch, and then birds, and then hit for 2, and end of turn draw a card. And now, if Gavin doesn't have a Mox, he can't play much. He can just play a Thieving Skydiver, and he has Feywild Caretaker in hand. Talisman of Resilience. So this says it can't block this turn, so I guess I can attack for 6. How much mana? 5, 6, 7 mana. So I guess... Oh, if I Skyclave, I can't dragon, and I think I'd rather dragon. Let's just go to attacks here. Okay, take 6 and I gain a bunch of life. Let's play a tap land. Add a red, play the dragon. And then I actually even get to play a talisman here, why not? And pass the turn. Oh, well, didn't really need it, but Minsc and Boo would get the job done if I didn't. Oh, and yeah, Gavin drew all land since there. Yeah, that'll do it. Twin shot. I'm still looking at this twin shot sniper. I guess killing, there's enough stuff to kill that maybe I do want that. I don't love it on the draw, I guess, but no, it seems okay. Maybe Thief of Sanity on the draw is kind of bad against like a Thieving Skydiver. Maybe Talisman's bad? Talisman I still get a use out of if I play it on curve. Yeah, this hand seems fine. I get to go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 3 Vindicate. And I got Manglehorn there as well, which is just fine. Oh, let's just turn 2 Thoughtseize. I don't have a 2-drop. I know this has burned me before, but I would really like to get a Triome here. It's just going to make my mana a lot better. If I get a Zeotor's Proving Ground here. Oh, not the Triumph. Sorry, that's right. That's the one I meant. And okay, well, let's pay the life. This actually works out great because now I get to go Thoughtseize into Elf and then play turn 3 Minsc and Boo. Well, maybe. Let's see what gets cast here. It might just be getting a Triumph. No, we're getting a red-white. Casting Samwise, getting the fetch back. Okay. And Thoughtseize hitting Counterspell, Monastery Mentor, Stern Scolding. Let's just take the Mentor, cast the Elf, pass. Can't cast Counterspell this turn. Oh, you drew an island. Still can't cast Stern Scolding because I'm not casting a creature. Oh, I was about to cast Cobra because it would be break even on mana, but I should definitely not do that. Let's play Vista, get my mountain, cast Minsc and Boo, Minsc and Boo-hoo, and put 3 counters on this, and then now Gavin has like 1 turn to draw something, or Minsc and Boo kind of runs rampant. Caracas, that's what you drew? all right. There we go. That was a good draw. No, I mean, no reason to do anything. I guess I don't have any other hasters. I think what I do, I think I play my Heath, Vindicate Caracas. Oops. Boo is going to get bounced. Okay. That gets destroyed. The cool thing about destroying Caracas, though, is Gavin can no longer cast Feywild Caretaker next turn because it was also a land. And let's just pass the turn. I'm going to block Samwise if he tries to attack the Boo. I don't need the mana from my Elf, really. Probe. So he gets to see that I have Cobra, Oracle, Manglehorn, which could make him use his Stern Scolding better, but now I still know his whole hand. Minsc and Boo is still just going to tear things up here. I don't really need to crack this fetch. Yes. Put 3 counters on that. Do I want to let Gavin use one of his counters this turn? It's kind of my question. Let's attack for 4. I mean, if I play Oracle, he's clearly going to counter it. If I play Lotus Cobra, I think he is going to Stern Scolding it. Then I can play Manglehorn. Maybe I play Manglehorn to see if he counters it. And if he doesn't, I don't play anything. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to get a Forest, I think. Because now I have all the colors anyway, and then play Cobra. All right, well, land Feywild Caretaker is probably not going to do the job here against Minsc and Boo, but I mean, I guess you got to go for it. Okay, you get the initiative, you get to do the things. All right, so you got Counterspell in hand. Let's not make another token. Wither Bloom command. Yeah, so let's go -3, -1. They lose 2 life. Kill that. Nug you. And then put 3 counters on this, and then you have to chump Minsc and Boo and take 5 down to 2, and then I get to go get a land. And with that land, I have the power to play Oracle of Moldiah. I think it's worth playing. All right, there's Shieldred, you're at 2. All right, I think I probably got this one in the bag. All right. Round 1 goes to the 5-color monstrosity. You'll love to see it. Alrighty, time for round 2. Playing against Blue-Red Tempo. And I'm Blue-Red tempted to keep this hand on the draw. Look, if the elf doesn't die, then I can Green Suns for Birds of Paradise. And more importantly, if I draw a land, I can get Sylvan Caryatid. Yeah, see, look, there we go. Now, even if the elf dies, I've got a backup plan. If I draw a black source, I can also play turn 2 Grist, which would be kind of nice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, let's go Lotus Cobra. Add black. Thoughtseize you. And your hand is, geez, Emrakul, Portal, Mystic Conflict. Oh, I'll just take Snapcaster Mage, and you can't cast anything right now. That's a thick hand, though. Wow. All right. Probably should attack here, because I don't want to trade. I do want to draw a land. All right, so let's play this. Let's just add whatever mana. Cast Oracle, and if I hit a land on top, smooth sailing. Fetch land would have been disgusting. I guess I played this, and I just play it tapped. Add a green, whatever. Ooh, Minsc and Boo's coming up next. I like that. It'd be sick if my potatoes had an instant to make a 1/1 and could block the Cobra, but okay. Talisman and land. So now those are the 3 cards. So Mystic Confluence coming down next turn. Do I want to do Green Suns and shuffle? I don't think so. It's funny, I could cast Green Suns for 0 to shuffle, but that seems excessive. I think just getting Minsc and Boo down sounds like it's going to be great to me. So let's just play Minsc and Boo. Make a token. Make this big. I'm just going to attack for 4. I want to play around some kind of Mystic Confluence. Obviously, hitting lands there with Cobra in play would be kind of sick. But if my opponent doesn't tap out to cast Mystic Confluence now, then I get to remand it. And they have a pretty strong incentive to wait. All right, draw. Let's not make more. Okay. Confluence, bounce, and draw 2. Yeah, no, let's bounce that. Yes, the thing that will be bouncing is, in fact, your card. Oh, I was going to hit a land. So they still have those 3 cards in hand. I'm kind of wondering what I want to do here. Cards of miscalculation. Excuse me. I don't know if like anything huge to green suns for, right? I mean, if I look at my deck, I've got Oracle, Manglehorn, yeah, Grist. So that's not super exciting. It does feel like I do want to toss the Minsc and Boo, but if I attack and they triple block, I don't like that. So I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to sack Boo. I'm going to do a 4 to the third path Iconoclast. Draw 4 cards. Oh, and there's Prismatic Vista too. So let's go Prismatic Vista. Crack it. I'll get a swamp, sure. Okay, I'm going to get to play a land off the top. So let's add blue. Let's add black. Oh, I guess I actually should have gotten an island. Yeah, that would have been better. Another black. Let's cast Grist the Hunger Tide. I think I'm fine plussing and milling the Sylvan. Play a Mox. Cast Thief of Sanity. Cast Birds. And pass the turn. I don't think I even really want to attack here. All right. And now if they want to resolve Mystic Confluence now in the window of opportunity they have to resolve Mystic Confluence, then that is fine with me. They know about miscalculation, but I feel like miscalculation is going to get them at some point anyway. And next turn I'm going to Vindicate, hit with Thief of Sanity. I have 2 Planeswalkers that are ticking up here. So I feel, I wouldn't say unassailable, because Through the Breach into Emrakul is a pretty strong play regardless. Okay, bounce the Thief and draw 2. Legit. Pretty legit. All right, and pass the turn. Can I win this turn? It's not, it surely can't be impossible. Nissa on top. Because now, let's see. 3 damage. Because I can go Vindicate a soldier, Grist a soldier, Animate Ravine, attack for 6, 10. That's 14. Yeah, I guess I have enough mana for that. So let's play Volcanic. Add white. Vindicate. Animate a Raging Ravine. -2 Grist. Oh, I was supposed to tap the birds. Oops. Right, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I can even... Sure, I'll sack... Whatever, I'll sack the birds, it's fine. Destroy that. And then I don't even think I need to attack with the elf, because this is 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 14. All right. Because then post-combat, I can sack the Raging Ravine to deal the last 4, and I still have Miscalc up. All right, I tapped 1 mana. Too many, but it's fine. Minus that. Oof. Got game 1. They got some big cards in their hand. Do I want Woodfall Primus? There's Twin Shot Cyper? Probably not. All right. Well, this hand looks great. This hand makes this deck look awesome. I'm going to keep this hand. And I think what I do here is turn 1. Oh, they have Preordain and Ponder. Deck looks kind of nice too. I don't know what they're doing with all those big Emrakul type things. Well, I guess we'll find out at some point here. So this is a turn 1 birds. I guess off of Temple Garden. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Temple Garden, Pay the Life. And then turn 2, I can go like Thoughtseize plus Sylvan, or I could Vindicate. I'm probably going to want to lead with Thoughtseize, but it depends on what my opponent plays. Yeah, they're almost assuredly going to lead with Thoughtseize here. Play my land so I don't get Spell Pierced. Thoughtseize. I mean, this Thoughtseize is so good. Now I get to plan out my turn, and if they do have Spell Pierce, oh, Brainstorm. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to remand the Brainstorm. Because Brainstorm really messes up Thoughtseize. Seems better to do this and then set up my Minsc and Boo. Oh, wow. Now their hand is Force Negation, Brainstorm, and all lands. I'm going to take their Brainstorm. We'll see how this line works. But I kind of feel like if I take their Brainstorm and then next turn cast Sylvan, they're kind of priced into countering it. They drew Fiery Islet, sure. I could also play Grist. But Grist isn't that fast of a clock. Let's cast Sylvan. And if they don't counter it, that's also great. I think they're going to counter it. That's fine. I have a lot of gas. I can sacrifice a Sylvan Library to the cause, because now I can play Caryatid, and then next turn, as long as they don't draw Mystic Confluence or another counterspell, then Minsc and Boo, the way is clear for that. Oh, what did they draw here? Jace the Mind Sculptor? Okay, if they don't draw a counterspell here, Minsc and Boo killing Jace is still really good. So let's go. Play the land again in case of Spell Pierce here. Minsc and Boo, please. Pleased to have Minsc and Boo. Oh, nice. Put a counter on that. Counter or 3. And send it Jace. And did this work? Okay. Ooh. Well, Minsc and Boo versus Jace the Mind Sculptor. You see who wins that fight. They did get to Brainstorm, so they do have new cards. You know, they got to draw some cards. Minsc and Boo is still kind of like a double threat, because if you kill the Planeswalker, I still have a 4/4. Obviously, killing the 4/4 does basically nothing, and then it accelerates really rapidly. Nope, and that's it. Well, this was a demonstration of a good deck. I mean, turn 1 Bird, turn 2 Thoughtseize plus Remand, turn 3 Sylvan plus Sylvan as a double Sylvan turn, and then turn 4 Minsc and Boo, and my hand was still 2 gassy cards. This is making this deck look pretty good. We're 2-0. Let's keep cruising. All right, we're doing a live look-in. My teammate Slacks is at the top, battling against Adham down here, who's on, looks like Jund. Jund versus Jund. The Adham is all red-black lands in play. And somehow, got his Scavenging Ooze Gilded Drake, Gilded Drake the Scavenging Ooze. Part of the reason I'm also doing this look-in is because Adham's our third opponent here on the bottom. And we're up 5-0 right now, so we might not make it to round 3. We'll see. If Slacks wins this, I'm not sure if... Because I'm 2-0, Max 2-0, Sandy is 1-0. So we'll see. Slacks versus Adham here. Luris replaying Outland Liberator. Cycling Lorien Revealed to get a Xander's Lounge. Nice. This looks like a pretty nice little deck here. And you get to even attack... Oh, if you attack Garruk, you get attacked back. Gildrake already puts you to 4. I guess you just chump and go to 1. Slacks has already used Unholy Heat and Chain Lightning, so that's good for Adam. Unearth is a nice one. I brought that one back. I was happy about that. It's great in Luris decks. Okay, so Slacks has a bunch of cards that likely win on the spot here. Oh, he chumped with the Beast, so fewer cards that win right away, but obviously if you don't have anything, chumping and then making another one with Garruk is better overall. If Slacks has Sneak Attack, you could easily win right here. But I think even without it, there are plenty of ways. Okay, untap 2 lands. Oh, that's the Sneak Attack. It's going to be tough. Sneak in. There's like basically nothing that doesn't win here. Oh yeah, Atraxa has got to win this. You hit One Ring, Taiga, Tarmogoyf, Anime Dead, plus Atraxa's 7 power haste flyer against an opponent who doesn't have any mana up. So I think that's gonna do it. Though I guess you could also sneak in a Tarmogoyf if you really felt inclined. Ignoble Hierarch. And the Luris deck can't even have Solitude, so that'll do it. Let's check in on the team, but this draft is on its way to being over. All right, that'll do it. Mac 3-0'd. Congrats. Love teaming with Mac. And we ended up getting to 7 wins before they got a single match win. So pretty impressive stuff. I really didn't think this deck was that great, but honestly, you saw how good Thoughtseize was. Birds of Paradise as well. I did prioritize the mana. My mana ended up being good. I also had a Lotus Cobra and Sylvan Caryatid and some pretty powerful 4-mana plays. Minsc and Boo really earned their hamster treats this time. Never drew Comet, but it would have been good. And yeah, same with Court of Garenbrig. I had some good heavy hitters, so this worked out. I think splashing the blue for Miscalc and Remand was worth it. And overall, look, if you're going to have a kind of 5-color no synergies deck, then this is a good way to go about it. I think this is a viable archetype where you take lands really aggressively, because look, I ended up with Marsh Flats, Windswept Heath, and Prismatic Vista. So 3 fetches, a Triome, and a bunch of duels. You have your really good 3 and 4 mana threats. So you're talking about like Grist, Thief of Sanity is pretty good, Minsc and Boo, Comet. Those are like, and Court of Garenbrig. Those are like the high tier ones. Oracle and Dragon a little lower. Nissa kind of reluctantly here. Oh, Shieldred's also good. So these are all good 4 and 5 mana, 3 to 5 mana spells. Green Sun's kind of does whatever you need, whether it's a cheap creature, a Manglehorn, or an Oracle. This deck's actually missing a big Green Sun target, but even just to get Grist, it's still fine with Oracle. A split card that's Oracle, Grist, and a bunch of Mana Dorks and a Manglehorn. Totally fine. And then a little bit of disruption. A little goes a long way. A Thoughtseize, a Miscalc, a Remand, and a Vindicate were basically all my disruption, and Witherbloom Command as well. You combine all those, some good threats. Obviously the Mox was good, though I never had any really busted Mox draws. I did have some good Birds and Caryatid draws, and it can work out. Well, that'll do it for today. Another nice victory, and we're on to the next. So, tomorrow, another draft. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.